What is up, guys? We are Tottenham TV here. Unfortunately, I'm a bit ill, so I'm not going to be able to go to the game today, but I'm watching it in my room. The game's about to kick off. We're about two minutes away from kick-off here at Wembley. Absolutely buzzing for this one. Obviously, very strong rider from Spurs, going full strength, not looking like we're going to rest any players for Juventus in midweek, which is a bit surprising, but I think Poch has got to go for 3 points here. So I guess I'll stream while I watch, so I can interact with you guys. If you've got any questions, we can chat, we can speak, and yeah, maybe it'll just be a bit of fun. Why can't you go to the game? I'm just a bit ill, unfortunately. I didn't go to work yesterday. I had a banging headache, a bit of a temperature. Phil Mitchell, you streamed the whole game? I plan to, yes. I'm watching it on a stream, which it's funny, I pay for this streaming service, so I can't exactly give out the code because there's only one device per stream. What are you watching on? It's a streaming service which I can't give out the code, unfortunately. I'm just hooked up like that. I can maybe find you a stream. Let's see what we got here. If you go and if you know cr7 what was it, cr7.net. Let's see if I can find it. Josh C, thank you very much. Phil Mitchell, where's Grandad? He's at Wembley. He's more hardcore than me. Yeah, Ronaldo7.net. You might be able to get a stream there. So go check that out. I hate Arsenal FC. Hope you feel better, bro. Thank you very much, and I like your name. Callum Small, keep what you're doing. Let's fuck Arsenal. Damn right. What's the streaming service called? They don't take on any new clients because they shut it down because they don't want to take on anyone new, so they get noticed. So they only have a limited amount of clients, and thankfully we've been part of it for a number of years, and they haven't taken on anyone new for many years. So like the video if you hate Arsenal. Damn right. Yeah, exactly. If you hate Arsenal, give this video a like. Be much appreciated. Dele Alli is better than Ozil. That's definitely true. Let's see what's going on here. Alright. Alright, let's see if I get the comments up here. My channel. Huddersfield about to go off. There might be a bit of delay, so I appreciate no spoilers. It might be about a 30-second delay here because I'm streaming the game. But if you see Spurs have scored, I'd appreciate it if you do not say in the comments and spoil it for me. But we'll see. Let's see. See if I can get the comments up here on my laptop. There we go. People are posting streaming links in the comments apparently, so check that out. Just kicked off. Let's see if I can update the stream a bit more. About 22 seconds in. Alright, come on you Spurs.
6 points from the last couple of games. Nobody fancies them against this really strong Tottenham team. And he said to me, this feels more like a holiday compared to when they were last here. The pressure that was loaded on that particular game and the championship playoff final.
Yes. Here's some of the chat here. Excellent.
Ongolo.
Someone tried to already spoil it for me. Brilliant. Goal. Is it a goal already? Well, Huddersfield on the attack here. Oh! Aurier intercepting inside the box. Huddersfield looking to get an early lead. Dembele. He never gets dispossessed. He's surrounded by about 5 players. He somehow wiggles away. On the counter attack now. Harry Kane deep in the Huddersfield half looking for a pass that's been intercepted. Let's see. Him and Son on the right hand side. It's a weak cross by Sonny. Sonny looks like he started on the right hand side to start with in this game, which is a bit odd. You'd think he'd start on the left, but That's where he started today.
Pressing from Huddersfield Town, who did try and go toe-to-toe with Tottenham back in September, and David Wagner says that was when he learnt the lesson that maybe you can't against the big teams.
Spurs now controlling possession.
Yeah, I think it's one of those
Playing out the back. Jan Vertonghen. Back today, Super Jan, after an injury scare. Missed the midweek game against Rochdale, but he's back today. So that's absolutely imperative that he's back playing for you against Juventus as well. He's going to need him. Anyone else have Harry Kane as captain today? I know I do. Actually, hopefully bags a hat-trick. You know, you got to have Harry Kane as your captain for today. Oh, let's get some shoots. Fuck Arsenal. Damn alright.
Ready to make his move. Eric Dyer standing in and around Lursel.
It's corner. Was it a corner to Spurs here? Corner to Spurs. Ericsson to take it.
Ericsson with a set piece.
Cleared out. Out Sanchez on the halfway line. Back to Lloris. Nice to see Ben Davies back in the lineup today. I thought maybe he would play Rose today, maybe rest Davies for Juventus, but he's chosen to start Davies today. So, what do you reckon? Do you reckon that means Rose is going to play on Wednesday? I still reckon Davies will play on Wednesday, to be honest. Interesting to see what you guys think. We're at 3 minutes in here. Still 0-0.
Swallow those hips and he can be away. Yeah, that's right. It's a top aspect.
Just giving possession away to Huddersfield, just back to their keeper now. Like a decent atmosphere there at Wembley today. Shame it couldn't be there.
A really good centre-back pairing last week at Palace. Here is Dembele.
Harley LB. I hate Davis. Your thoughts? Personally, I think Rose is a lot better. Well, I think Davis has been fantastic this season. I think he's been one of the best left backs in the league. 1 second, Son's coming forward. He's squared it to Aurier. Can he get a ball in? He can. Oh, Kane nearly getting on the end of it, just intercepted. Very close. Fantastic play from Sonny, dribbling forward, clearly creating something. Angus Jackson trying to throw me off there. Lovely dual pass by 3 players there, Heung-min Son. Setting up a good attack. Robbie Halliday, why are you not at the game? Unfortunately, I'm a bit ill. So, and I did go to work yesterday. I thought I'd take it easy today, and I'm not going to go seeing as how cold it is outside. Oh, Harry Kane with a shot cross goal, very close. Dele Alli in the far post stretching, just missing it. On the right hand side of the penalty box, Harry Kane, he loves that position, striking across the face of goal, but it was just wide, and Dele Alli very just close to sliding in, tapping in the back post, just couldn't reach it. Good start from Spurs. Did you know I like you the most out of Joe Max and George Killier? Thank you very much, that's much appreciated. I'll let them know about that. Going back to who mentioned it before about Ben Davies, saying he doesn't like Ben Davies. I think he's been better than Rose, especially this season. I think he's deserved a place in the team. I think he's a fantastic left back, and I think he's been one of the best in the league, if not even Europe, in terms of left backs this season. So he's well worth his place. I think he's really improved his play on the ball. I think defensively he's always been a solid centre back, and he's improved on his pace. And I think he's well worthy of his place in the starting 11. A lot of people posting links now to streams. Ali almost scored. Ben Davies, the Welsh, Roberto Carlos. Who do you like more, Aurier or Trippier? Well, I think Trippier is a better right back at the moment. I think Aurier has more potential. He's just so rash. He's got to get that out of his game. I think Aurier is a bit like how Walker was when we signed him when Poch first came in. Kyle Walker was has really good qualities, but he's just so rash and makes so many mistakes. I think Aurier right now is the same. Here's Ali with another nutmeg into the penalty area. Kane! Oh, just wide. Another cross in. I think Kane, did he make contact? I'm not sure. Just wide again. Spurs nearly scoring. Really positive start. A couple of chances in about 6 minutes here. Oh no, he didn't make contact. There was a nice little bit of play from Dele Alli on the left-hand side of the penalty area, cutting in, getting a ball in, just evading Harry Kane in the centre. Very close. Very close for Spurs. Alex Pritchard coming back to Spurs on his return. One of our own. I always liked Alex Pritchard. I thought it was a shame he didn't get a chance at Spurs. I thought he was a nice player. He's technically a very solid player. He's got a good shot, a good cross, good free kick, but unfortunately didn't quite make it at Spurs. But it's nice to see him back in the Premier League. I've always wondered how he'd do in the Premier League. They spent a lot of money on him, about 16 million. Thought maybe a bit less than that. What else is going on in the Premier League?
His manager says can be a key man in games such as these away from home for Huddersfield.
Not much, still goalless everywhere.
Quite a hearty challenge on him.
Okay. De Gea. Derpy 7-3. My fantasy team is De Gea, Maguire, Lascelles, Otamendi, Salah, Eriksen, Mihailovic, Lingard, Vardy, Kane, Firmino. Eriksen and Kane, you gotta have three surely. A bit disappointing there. Angus Jackson, why doesn't Lucas Moura start? He's the fastest player we have. It's a good question. I think at the moment Poch sees Eriksen and Dele Alli as nailed on starters. They start absolutely every game except for like FA Cup and League Cup games. Every important game or game that he sees as a priority, Eriksen and Ali always start. So there's only one position left, and then you've got a battle between Son, Lamela, and Lucas. And at the moment, Son is banging in the goals. He's in good form. I know he didn't score for about a month, but at the moment he scored 2 in midweek, and he's in good form, so he deserves his place. Lucas is going to have to earn it, but he's been fantastic, hasn't he, Lucas? Absolutely excited to see what he can do in the Spurs shirt. 2 starts, 1 goal, 2 assists. I know it's only Rochdale, but you can only play what's put in front of you, and he's been fantastic so far, Lucas. So absolutely, I'm happy that we have him in the squad. It gives us really good options. But I think Sonny at the moment deserves his starting place.
Presenting it to Huddersfield.
Alright, 9 minutes gone. We've got balls at Hugo Lloris's feet. Spurs have a couple promising openings. They look like they're going to start fast here, but still 0-0.
Huddersfield's initial bid to buy him in January was £3 million, which was left at the time by Norwich City. Said that's a lot. Eventually, got to 12 million, and they got there now.
Pumping header from Ori.
Huddersfield back line.
47, let's see this.
Sure, he's alive, but he can get in front of his man, hold it up as much as he can possibly do. A bit of relief to those defenders.
Let's start. Phil Mitchell. 1 second. 1 second. Phil, Son's on the ball.
Davis making the move ahead of him. There's Dembele. Aurier.
Ooh, Dele Alli nearly ghosting in. Let's start here. Would you rather have at the end of season 5th and win the FA Cup, or a chancing spot and no trophy? Says Phil Mitchell. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. Do we want to go into the new stadium with no Champions League football? I don't think it would be positive if we would go in with the Europa League. I know it wouldn't be good to go another season without a trophy, but I think this season I'd be happy with 4th place and no trophy. We don't want Europa League. We want to continue our progression. I think it's a step backwards if we go into Europa League next season, going into the new stadium. I don't think that would be a positive thing. I think it would be less positive than going without a trophy. I think next season, if we don't win a trophy this season, I think next season we can definitely go full force and win one. But I think going a whole season back in Europa League football is a step backwards for me. So I would rather we finish 4th this season personally. But I understand the fans' need for a trophy completely. I'm clamouring for a trophy, so I'm so desperate for a trophy. It's been 10 years without one, but I think it'd just be too much of a step backwards if we were to go back into the Europa League after fighting so hard to get ourselves as regular Champions League contenders, or regularly in the Champions League. I think it would be such a step backwards if we fall back again. And we don't want to be like Arsenal, come on.
As long as you possibly can. So far so good for
Dyer had to just drag the shot wide from about 25 yards. Still 0-0 here.
Oh, there's Mike Jones, he's emerged.
I think it's Jackson, we need a trophy, otherwise other teams will tease us about not winning a trophy. Yeah, but you think they're not going to tease us if we're in Europa League? Look how relentless the teasing's been on Arsenal this season. We don't, you know, it swings and roundabouts, so you can't have it both ways. Rival fans are going to try and tease you whatever happens. We could win the Champions League, they will try and tease us in some way. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to what other fans are saying, to be honest.
Yeah, not all necessarily his fault, by the way. It's just there seem to be incidents. And Mike Jones is the referee. It's Serge Aurier who may be in need of some treatment here.
Joe Barkley, why are you not at the game? Unfortunately, I'm a bit ill, so I'm not able to attend today. A bit gutted about it, but I thought I might as well do a live stream while I'm here watching it. Maybe I get some interaction with the fans, would be nice. So that's why I'm not at the game.
See his face. Who did that?
Trippier out to the Tottenham team again today. Serge Aurier.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the team that Pochettino picks for that Juventus match. This is a pretty strong one, isn't it? Give or take the likes of Trippier and Rose really has fallen behind Davis now, but
Neil supposed to go forward again. Kane's on the left-hand side.
He's
coming inside.
to pick up possession.
Oh, he's a back heel. He's overhit everything.
On the back heel.
Trying to reach Davis. Huddersfield defender cuts out for a throw. Ben Davis now on the left-hand side. With a throw in. Hopefully his throw-in's a bit better than Aurier's. Maybe Aurier can learn a bit, because he's a hat-trick of throw-ins. First time to ever happen in the Premier League, a hat-trick of foul throws. Ridiculous.
Aurier.
Alex the Lion, what do you think will happen on Wednesday?
Well, they have to get through plenty of that kind of work here this afternoon.
You need some mods, mate.
We saw him do to great effect at Old Trafford a few weeks ago.
Alex the Lion, what do you think will happen on Wednesday? I think, you know what, it's going to be such a tough game. People are, I know we're probably just slight favourites after the first leg, but Juventus are an absolute class team. They're more than capable of coming to Wembley and grinding out a 1-0 win. I wouldn't be so sure of going through just yet. They're a top team, Juventus. You've got to be wary of them. So I'm still worried about Wednesday, even though we've got a solid first leg result. We look good. I'm confident we can go through, but I wouldn't rule out Juventus whatsoever. Top team.
Every time he picks up possession.
Up against him, he allowed him to
Josh, yeah, I think Tottenham loud ones. I hope so as well.
Which is never a great idea, but it's so difficult to time.
Ben Davis over the corners now. Sonny wins the corner, and Ben Davis is about to take it. 15 minutes have gone here. Davis with the corner.
Davis with the corner.
Okay. Trying to turn, but he gets cleared. Falls down to Pritchard.
Dealing with it.
Sanchez mops up. Oh, Sonny bad control. Got the offside. Back to Sanchez. Any other goals in the Premier League? West Ham are losing 1-0 to Swansea. Just noticed that Sun Young Ki has put Swansea 1-0 against West Ham, so unlucky West Ham. Not going to apologise for being happy. West Ham are losing, absolutely fantastic.
Min Song, Ericsson. Dembele.
Right, Dyer. Oh, trying his floating ball in to the back post.
Dembele again.
Keeping a decent shape, Huddersfield. It's those runs off the ball that can be so hard to track.
Oh, Sonny. Harry Kane! Oh, saved by Lossell. Oh, streams cut out. Oh, Spurs very close. Sonny jiggling his way from the left-hand side, gets the ball in, fires it in front post, and Harry Kane nips in, forces a save from Lossell, and just evades Dele Alli, nearly falls to him to tap it home for the rebound. But Spurs growing, creating more chances here, still 0-0. Oh, Eriksen just got dispossessed in a dangerous position, though.
Pritchard.
Alex Pritchard, of all people, plays it in.
Pritchard
Huddersfield now. Oh, he's done a free kick. No, he hasn't. Pritchard's gone over the challenge from Davis. Referee says play on. And it's a throw into Spurs.
Here's Eric Dyer.
Giving it to Sonny again. On the left hand side, he's looked our most dangerous player at the moment. He's starting on form, but as I say that, he does a trick and leaves the ball behind.
There's Davis.
Back to Davis now. Harry Kane again. Oh, he's gone over. Free kick to Spurs. 25 yards from goal.
Trying to be aggressive, Huddersfield, but once or twice they've sold themselves. And over on that left-hand side against Tottenham, Son particularly, he's been a
Sonny
bit much
looking
for
dangerous here, just replaying the chance before him. Crossed it in front post, there was a Kane again, gets contact, saved, Lossell just about saves it on the near post, and just about evades Ali for the rebound. But it's free kick to Spurs here, but prime Eriksen position, 25 yards out, on the left-hand side of the box, so he can curl over the ball. We'll see how he does.
Right now, the threat comes from Christian Eriksen.
Nice distance, he'll fancy this.
Maybe it's a bit further, about 30 yards out. Here's Eriksen now. It's back to Clark. Davis also standing over the ball, but it's surely going to be Eriksen.
It's Christian Eriksen.
Deflection! Oh! Just wide. Deflected just wide of Lossell's post. It looked like it wrong-footed the keeper, but it's just gone wide. Yeah, deflection off the... Oh my, hit the post even. Deflected onto the post. Lossell was beating all ends up. Spurs nearly taking the lead though. Davis in the corner, cleared out by the Huddersfield defence, full out to Eriksen. About 35 yards out.
Certain of people from corners.
Dembele. Found Eriksen. Davis back to Eriksen. Inside the box. Oh, he's looked to pick out for Tottenham, but he's only inadvertently cleared the ball for Huddersfield. And if now they led the charge on the break, Dele Alli with a foul and a free kick for Huddersfield, so the attack is now over. Promising though from Spurs, we've come close a number of times down the opening 20 minutes. Could easily be 1 or 2-0, but 0-0. But it looks like the goal is coming.
He knew what he was doing, he knew he had to try and make that challenge there, Dele Alli. Taking one for the team.
Whew.
Tottenham Hotspur. There's Aurier. Sanchez. Mauricio Pochettino is convinced will become a world-class defender. The Tongan.
Okay.
Now Dyer.
Miruna Suti. Suti? I don't know if I'm saying that. Love. Much love. Much love.
I think anybody would be too surprised by those figures. Certainly Huddersfield have set off now, they've settled down and trying to deny space in that final third.
Alright. Eric Dyer now has the ball.
Oh,
nearly finds a nice ball to Aurier on the overlap, but keeper comes in claims.
Tottenham is that he couldn't go toe-to-toe with the big teams, and he has been more conservative.
I think Spurs are usually a problem here at Wembley in terms of, well, I don't know if it's a problem, but it was a problem the first half of the season. Just we kept going into Wembley at 0-0. Never went in the lead, and then all of a sudden it puts a lot of pressure on us in the second half to win. So I think Spurs have got to start faster, but we've made a few chances here. Can't really complain about performance as of yet. Still 0-0 here. Huddersfield on the attack, gets cleared by Vertonghen. Ali on the charge now. On the left-hand side, he's taken on Kwana, looking to take him on. Checks back on the halfway line now to Dembele. No one's getting the ball off him.
Dembele.
Nice ball to Serge on the right. Into Harry Kane, into feet. He somehow keeps possession.
Harry Kane.
Now Dele Alli.
Deals in there, but Kevin Friend robbing the Huddersfield
Spurs
away.
wanted a free kick, but not given.
Goals for the season for Harry Kane, 24 in the Premier League.
Right.
They're doing 25 in the top division, but four.
Spurs not on the attack at the moment. Huddersfield trying to play their way out. Oh, it's a loose ball by the Huddersfield defender. All the way back to the keeper. Aurier's climbing all over the back of the Huddersfield player. And it's a free kick to Huddersfield.
Power been in really good form of late.
Alex the line, I've gone really off Ali recently. It's interesting you say that. A lot of people have said he shouldn't be guaranteed to play for Nana, considering Lucas's good form. Could Pochettino potentially rest Ali for a few games, maybe bring Lucas in and have Son on the left, Lucas on the right, Eriksen in the centre? Maybe it could potentially provide more balance to the team as opposed to having Ali and Eriksen, who's both, let's be honest, both their best positions are behind the striker. So interesting to see how that would work. So at the moment you kind of shoehorn in one of Ali and Eriksen out on the wide positions, and I don't know if it's best for them, but. Steve Martin can't look at Ali the same after the sex tape scandal. Brilliant.
There's Moussa Dembele. Described as a genius.
Thomas at the midfield. Sonny's now in a deep position.
Mostly in those deeper areas. There you see, trying to get
Dembele, nice ball to Eriksen, but he's on possession. Huddersfield defending well here. Now they're trying their left back coming forward. Oh, Mangolo looked to skip past Aurier, but he's played out. It's thrown to Spurs.
He's a centre back by trade, but left back for the first time in Huddersfield shirt at Old Trafford a few weeks ago.
Much different game for him against a team like Tottenham. Big test.
Davis.
Nelson Ayodele, what is your reaction from the empty crowd at the Emirates Stadium? I thought it's symptomatic of what's happening at Arsenal at the moment. No one really cares about the team. I think it's been going on now for about 7, 8, 9 years. They're just numb to it. They're desensitised to how their team is playing. It's been going on for so long. It's been ground for so long. So it's just a kind of apathy now at the Emirates, and I kind of don't blame them for not turning up. I mean, it's a bit of a disgrace, but. It's kind of, I kind of understand it. It's kind of, well, it's been time for Wenger to go for so long. It's like, why isn't bother anymore? Alright, Eric Darren, the ball now for Spurs, charging forward in, plays it into Eriksen. Getting to the final third now. Out wide to Aurier. Back to Eriksen in the half space. Oh, there's an upmake from Eriksen. He's into the penalty area. Eriksen! Fires it straight at Lossell on the right hand side of the penalty area. It cuts across the ball, but Lossell can easily gather it straight at him. Unfortunately, didn't find one of the corners. Lovely bit of play from Eriksen though. A little nutmeg there. Just outside the box, forcing his way into the penalty area, but his shot was straight at the keeper. Shame. Alex, 2K3, can we win the Champions League? Well, I'll tell you what, Alex, worst teams have won it, and that's the truth. So why not? Why not?
Yeah, I think it's that question of belief. There's no shortage of it now.
What's my score prediction? I'm going to go for 3-0 once we get the score, once we get the first goal. I think the goal's in. Son's in. Son is in. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Surely he's gone around the keeper. Yes, Sonny! He's put Spurs 1-0 up. Come on, you Spurs! Heung-min Son, absolutely great stuff from Tottenham. Dele Alli carves the team right open. Huddersfield on the break. There's big open space, and there was Sonny. If you look at the replay now, Ericsson wins the ball back with Hunting Crow. Dyer plays it to Kane, lovely chest into Dele Alli, and he sees Son breaking the lines. Number 26 Huddersfield keeping Son onside. He rounds the goalkeeper, and he's put it into the empty net. 1-0 to Spurs. Absolutely fantastic from Tottenham. We've deserved this. It was only a matter of time till Spurs went 1-0 up. We missed a few chances, but we've deserved the lead. Heung-min Son back on form after 2 goals in midweek. He's now scored again in the Premier League. It takes out, I believe, to 9 goals in the Premier League. So, fantastic goal from Spurs. Easy does it. Huddersfield got completely ripped open. And Spurs are 1-0 up. Heung-min Son again. 1-0.
He was demanding more from Heung-min Son.
Sonny went straight over to Poch, and Poch had some instructions for him, so very must have been demanding a lot more from Sonny, but fantastic for him to score, and Spurs are 1-0 up here at Wembley. Oh, Ericsson trying to find Kane. We're going for the kill now. Aurier's breaking forward in the centre. But he's lost possession. Fantastic goal from Tottenham again. Really good vision from Dele Alli, the guy before who said he'd gone off Dele Alli, but a great little pass into him, into the space for Sonny to go forward. Spurs go forward again, loose pass by, you know, speaking of the devil, Dele Alli. A good break for Tottenham, but it was very loose from Dele. But that front four of Son, Ericsson, Dele and Kane linking up again. Is there going to be a match day vlog with Grandad and your brother, says Joe Barkley? Yes, there will be, so look out for that after the game. There will be a match day vlog. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there. So, Tottenham 1-0 up. What does that mean for the league table? That means, right as of now, Tottenham are going into 3rd place, a point behind Manchester United, who play Crystal Palace on Monday night. So at least we'll be that close. Maybe if they can beat Palace, they'll go back to 4 points. But you never know, Palace could nick a result there at Selhurst Park. A tough place to go, as we found. I know we knocked it many times. Maybe they can hold United, frustrate United. We can go back within a point of 2nd place, but as of now, it's 1-0, and we'll see Liverpool play Newcastle later today, so we'll see how that pans out. But half an hour gone here, Spurs deservedly 1-0 up, could be more.
Spurs playing on that far side in front of Huddersfield, where Son is getting plenty of joy.
Spurs now pressing high up the pitch, trying to win possession.
We will see.
Huddersfield on the attack now, number 17. I'm not sure his name. So cuts inside from the left-hand side of the penalty area, but goes near post, and Hugo Lloris easily gathers. Maybe I should get the Huddersfield team up, so I don't remember any of their names. I think they all have really strangely long names, so it's quite difficult to remember all of them. Van der Parra, number 17. I'm usually pretty good with names, but what minute, Alex 2K, what minute are you already on 30? I'm on 31, so only a bit ahead.
Here's a striker by trade, is Colin Quine, but Alex Pritchard's now just hit the deck again as well.
Might change their thinking.
Well, he was having a look over at the bench a few seconds ago as Tom emerged, but the
Pritchard's down
was to replace
so he
Colin
could be
Quine.
going off,
So whether that
which is a shame
now,
for him on his return to Spurs.
We'll find out shortly. free for Colin Quanner. You can see him there in conversation with Huddersfield. We can only assume it's about the amount of space and joy that Son is getting down the Tottenham left against those two.
Yeah. There's been a lot of confusion amongst the Huddersfield lads, that's particularly when...
People asking what channel's on. I believe I'm watching on Sky Sports Ireland. I believe that's what it is.
Too much for those defenders.
But I'm not 100% sure. I think it's definitely Sky Sports, but obviously England don't play
double change here.
3 p.m. kickoffs. So I think it's Sky Sports Ireland.
Tom Ince to replace Colin Quanner. On that right-hand side.
All it's on with NBC in America. You can shoot it from there, potentially.
This might have more to do with their defending as well. And Quanner has just gone straight off the pitch.
Quanner, he looks unhappy. He's thrown his glove. Quanner's gone off for Tom Ince. So he looked like Pritchard would be the one who's going off for Tom Ince, but Quanner has gone off and he looked absolutely furious at that substitution. He took his gloves off and threw them straight down on the floor as he passed the manager. So bit of a rift there.
But we're hearing Philip Billing is being readied.
And it looks like Pritchard is struggling as well, so it might have to be a second substitution for Huddersfield. Pritchard looked like he was struggling, he might come back, but it looks like they're readying another substitute. So 2 quick substitutes for Huddersfield after half an hour.
Substitution definitely tactical by the looks of it.
I'm going to say the substitution for Quanner was tactical, which is, doesn't look clever now that they're going to might have to take Pritchard off.
You've got to just accept it. It's the manager's
so it could be 2 substitutes down after half an hour, Huddersfield. Pritchard has come back on temporarily. We'll see whether he lasts or not.
Vertonghen.
Don't want to make it any worse.
Josh G, Mauricio Pochettino said he wants to coach the English national team. Will you think that will happen? Maybe in the future. I can't see it happening for a while. I think he's going to be at Spurs for a good few years. But you know what? Given the current England lineup, he could probably manage England and Spurs at the same time. To be honest, it's really not. There's so many Spurs players in the England squad. It probably wouldn't even be that difficult. But
yeah, I mean they can stiffen up really quickly.
Derpy 73. How old am I? I'm 25. Believe it or not. 35, nearly 35 minutes gone.
Eriksen.
It's 1-0 Spurs.
Tottenham keeping the ball moving.
Spurs has kind of been a stop-start game for a few injuries, but here's Spurs trying forward again. Ben Davies buys a free kick just outside the centre circle.
Son. Son's on the move through the middle again. It's gone beyond him.
Oh, beautiful ball on the right. It's 1-on-1 the defender. Can he take it on? He puts the ball in the box. Kane's there, back post. Heads it back, but Huddersfield can clear up the attempted header from Kane. The Spurs quickly win the ball back. It's now Eriksen into the final third of the pitch.
There's Eriksen.
He's crowded out. Oh, but he finds Davis, who dribbles out of play. It's a throw into Huddersfield inside their own half.
Jorgensen.
Oh, Dele Alli's won possession behind the pitch. It's trying Harry Kane, but Harry Kane would have been well offside there, I think. Would have gone through to him. Was cut out behind the defence. Here's Ben Davies, plays a good ball up to Sanchez. He's going to stride forward now, bring out.
He thought he was 1 game away from the sack back in November 2014 when Tottenham went to Aston Villa. Spurs were 12th. Pochettino thought if they lost it, he was out. They won it thanks to a late Harry Kane goal.
Wasn't that much? And that was the start of it all for Harry Kane. Off the bench, free kick, deflected
guy into Eriksen again. I think Eriksen's had a fantastic game, and to be honest, a fantastic season. He's really stepped up recently, especially in the big games. But here's Eriksen again. Lovely spray square to Sonny. He's now taking on the defender. Sonny gets into there and crosses it in. Oh, he's gone for a near post finish, and it's hit the side netting. It's now Swansea 2, West Ham 0. Get in there, Swansea. Absolutely brilliant. Always going to be happy with West Ham losing. Maybe they'll go down. We'll cross our fingers, eh?
second here will make their life a lot easier if they can get it, Tottenham.
He's in a real battle for that position, isn't he? Without
Rujan Blaznika, I saw you at the Watchdale game, but I was scared to say hi. I'm not that scary, I'm a normal guy. I just record myself sometimes, nothing much to it. No need to be scared. Spurs on the attack again. Here's Harry Kane, plays a lovely ball over the top to Dele Alli. Oh, but the keeper read it. It was a looped ball over the top for Dele Alli, but the keeper came and caught the ball just before it left the penalty area, so it's good keeping. Nearly a lovely ball by Harry Kane there.
Dele Alli, Ericsson.
Dele Alli finds Harry Kane, left hand side of the penalty area, strikes him, saved by the keeper. He strikes across the face of goal. It's another save by the keeper.
Yeah, I think it was going to really trouble.
Harry Kane, oh, he's straight at the keeper really. Harry Kane on the right hand side of the penalty area. He does his old shift and shoot across the keeper, but it was too close, and the keeper could hang on to it. Nearly 2-0 Spurs. We're pressing, knocking the door again. Could easily be 2-0. Should really be killing the game. Huddersfield haven't really had a sniff in this game. It's been all Spurs. It's just a matter of time before we get second at the moment.
Would be a bit of a grind. It's all about hanging in there, all about giving themselves a chance to stay in the Premier League, having worked so hard to get here.
Well, these aren't the games that will decide whether they stay up or not. I mean, I was just looking at the fixtures to come: Swansea, Palace, Newcastle, Brighton, all in that bottom half. It could be a vital run for Huddersfield in terms of their chances of staying up.
Spurs one position
to try and do something in this game. A bright start by them as they hunted Tottenham down from the off. Since then they've backed off and Tottenham have struck. Huddersfield, Mounier. A difficult task for the man leading the Huddersfield town attack here.
I mean, they've been able to even win a set piece up there in the attacking third. Huddersfield, just to be able to get some bodies, load the box.
It's about 6 minutes till half time. Still 1-0 to Spurs here at Wembley.
Break of a ball, you just never know.
Just seen that Tomlin step back into the right back position as
should Royce join Spurs? Yes. Yes, he should. 100%. Marco Royce is a phenomenal player. If we were to get him, we would be lucky to have a player of Royce's quality in the squad. Even though he's got his injury problems the past few years, I would still take him. Oh, Spurs plays some lovely one-touch football there, but Huddersfield cut it out. Sonny, wins him back in the third. Ericsson goes for goal, and snuffed out by Lossie, but promising here from Spurs.
We shoot him watching his old club today. Tomorrow, his current club, host Arsenal, 12:30, Sky Sports Premier League.
Bit of stoppage in play now because it's
against
Chelsea. It's a injury.
Moving further clear of Chelsea. If it stays this way, they'll go above Liverpool for maybe a few hours as well.
Ross will kick the ball out, so Spurs are sportingly giving it back to him.
More than a few hours, depending on what goes on at Anfield later. Van La Parra. And from Sanchez.
Van La Parra, the cross. Easily kicked by Hugo. Can we get set up on a counter-attack? He's gone long with the kick. Looking for Harry Kane. Ahead of him, the Huddersfield player falls off Son, but he can't quite get under control. Huddersfield can clear the bottom of the pitch, but Spurs regain possession very quickly. And Jan Vertonghen has now stepped in possession.
The three promoted clubs are in a tight situation after decent starts. Only twice in the Premier League have the three promoted from the second tier. All survived. Only once in the Premier League of all three promoted clubs gone straight back down.
Keeping possession simple. Dembele into Davis, back to Dembele,
and Crystal Palace.
back to Jan. Just
at the moment, all three that came
keeping
up.
possession, keeping it simple.
Spring,
maybe passing their way through the half time. We'll see. Dyer tries to play a ball over the top, but gets cut out
easy for Arsenal tomorrow.
by Congolo. Throwing Spurs. Aurier doesn't foul throw, unbelievably. Into Kane. Out wide. Tries to take on Congolo. But Congolo comes out on top. Arsenal can clear the ball. But Dembele steps forward. It's back to Jan, who plays it back to Hugo Lloris. The Spurs back in possession. It's now Sanchez at the back. Pritchard looks like he's struggling.
He was going to replace him around about 5-10 minutes ago, so you may well see that change made at the break.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Pritchard's going to last at half.
Disappointing with Pritchard, disappointing for Huddersfield.
He's going to last at the end of the half. He'll probably get taken over half time. Jan set before the field, playing the ball to Dyer. Out wide to Aurier.
Pritchard, a man that was on his way to sign for Chris Hughton's Brighton when he took a call on the motorway. So legend has it, he decided to head another way.
Here's
the next junction. Back we go.
Let's speak to a man who may just have done that before.
ball play forward. Jan plays it into Dembele, plays it into Ericsson, back to Dyer. Now Sanchez out wide to Davis. Spurs keeping it simple. Plays it into Sonny. Back to Davis, who plays a high ball into Kane. Who lays it off to Sonny brilliantly. Sonny wins a throw-in on the left-hand side.
Eric Dyer.
Aurier now on the right-hand side. Into Dembele.
Dominant force, just the one goal to show for it so far.
Davis trying to find Ali, but it's back to Dembele.
Musa Dembele.
Zach Thean, do you think we can win the World Cup or the FA Cup? Well, you know what?
Ankle trouble.
I think we're favourites at the moment for the FA Cup. I don't see any reason why we can't win it. I think we've already beaten Man United at Wembley this season. I think I'll give us confidence. I know we lost to Chelsea. Chelsea are the team I worry about. I feel like we have a bit of a mental barrier against them, even though we beat them out of the lane in January last season. I think they could set up quite well against us, so it'll be difficult to play against them. But I still think we're favourites given the form they're in now. But Jan's found Dele in the right hand penalty area. What's he going to do? He tries to find Kane, but he gets snuffed out by. Tries to cut it back with Kane. Huddersfield defence snuff it out.
You know, he might have delayed it and just
invited
the foul.
Excellent work by Dyer, getting the ball, crossing the ball in. It's now falling back to him. His car is falling back to the right hand side. Dele on the right hand side, penalty and cross it in. Huddersfield defender clears it just before the keeper got it. Harry Kane challenging the keeper. Keeper couldn't win it. Dele Alli goes over again. Bit of a mishmash there.
For both teams. For Huddersfield, they go two down almost.
Do you think you'll win the league in the next 5 years? 5 years. Tough to say. I don't know if we'll win the league in the next 5 years, but I'd like to hope so. But it's going to be it's a big ask given the quality of Man City, how they're looking at the moment. Depends. Maybe Pep will leave after 2 years, maybe we'll get bored. But I can't see anyone. I can't look past Pep at the moment.
It shows you how
Man City
bad it is. They're playing with 10 men effectively down there, and there might be.
I'd like to think we can win in the next 5 years. If we can keep the squad together and keep the manager, I don't see why not. But Man City are going to be tough to beat.
Dyer doing the damage over the knee, into the thigh.
Pritchard has now gone off injured, so they've made 2 substitutions in this first half, which is probably not ideal for Huddersfield.
Powerhouse.
Who's only have 1 sub left. Pritchard went off for billing, so
Tottenham hungry for more. The break on.
Son plays into Davis, who takes a heavy touch, and it's a goal kick to Huddersfield. 1 minute till half time.
Billing getting involved. That's Dembele. Huddersfield have very little to go up. We've seen very little of them as an attacking force. They swarmed around Tottenham in the opening 60 seconds, but that's been it, yeah.
That was it, but they are still in this match. That's what they can console themselves with.
Minute to go to half time. No, it should be half time any minute now. Any second. 47 gone.
There's
Dele Alli into the penalty area. Forced out wide to corner. Last action of the first half will be a corner. Spurs
have to get a hurry on to take this corner. Last out of the first half, it could be crucial.
Important for Huddersfield. They keep the concentration here. Man-to-man marking system.
Ericsson over the free kick, over the corner. Last action of the first half.
Ericsson with
near post, it gets cleared, and it's half time.
Half
time, 1-0 to Spurs. It could have been more, probably should have been more. Him and Sol with a fantastic goal. Played in through Dele Alli. I'll believe you. I'm going to be back in the second half. I will be back for the second half, but I have to leave for 15 minutes. Great first half from Spurs. We're 1-0 up, probably could be more than 1-0. We've had chances, Harry Kane, Dele Alli. Ericsson's probably man of the match so far, he's been absolutely fantastic. But hopefully more goals for the second half, so I'll be back, see you in 15 minutes.